Hey, why is a skeleton in my shot? Come on dude, get out of here, I am trying to get this sick new angle. Well, now that we have got that out of the way. Hey, what is going on you guys? My name is Sub0xTbyte and I am coming right back at you today with another video from my own Minecraft realm. It is a beautiful day outside, even though it might be a little chilly right now. But that will not ruin our day today. But so alright, let's get the day started out right. And that means that we are going to be doing some productive stuff today instead of just sitting on our butts all day long. But what can we do? I am wondering. I mean, it is not like there is nothing at all that we can do. I mean, there are a lot of things that we could do, but we will have to decide on what we want to do today, because that will be the major key of today's video. I mean, I could just record myself laying in bed all day and watching TV, but something is telling me that we do not really want to see that, because it really is not that interesting, to say the absolute freaking least. Now of course, like I always do, here is a little house update. I know I actually have a slimy parkour going on here and it is going to be amazing. Of course there are a lot of things and we should have been doing right now. We're not doing that, we're living our own life right now. Our lives to just go ahead and do some jumping. So I'm going to take you on this journey. Was going to really awesome, and we're never going to stop believing. I mean literally cannot stop believing. Are based on stop believing from journey, that's some as a joke. Now let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we're already jumping. We're not getting very far, to be honest, so we'll just have to hang on, get with it, and make sure that we finally get this done, because no one wants to walk around all day. I mean, why walk around? We can be trumping. That is the best of thing ever, and I'm not kidding. So what do you guys think of parkour? I mean, I really like it, so I'm hoping you guys will like this video as well. Otherwise this would all be for naught, and we would not win that. I mean, I do not win that. Now I am not the best person in parkour on YouTube, but at least I try, so it doesn't doubt that going on, which is nice. And now I can train, but that is not what this video will be about. Now, next to seeing all of the new stuff with the daggers that I am going to be making right here, I will be doing just a little bit more, because I feel like I owe this to all of you guys out there. I mean, we have not been talking about life as much lately, so you know, I just want you guys to know what I've been up to and such, and I just want to talk a little bit to you guys and show some interaction, because you know the time of the year has come again and we have had our summer, where the days start to get a little shorter now, but the sun starts to shine just a little less often. Not that it is much, but hey, beggars cannot be choosers, I guess. But yeah, so I will be testing a lot of things today, and I will be talking about myself a lot today, so you will just have to watch out for that, because this is going to be great right now, and I can pretty much assure you of that. Well, actually I should not have to, because you guys should know that we are going to be having a lot of fun, because that is just what we do around here, and it is just amazing if you ask me right now. So let's get started with everything now, shall we, you guys? Now all of this crafting is taking a really long time, and I kind of have got a solution for this. So today we are on a mountain with a lot of mobs, and while making these daggers I was just roaming around a bit trying to look for some cool spots to shoot some stuff for this video, and by shoot I mean shooting with a camera like I am doing right now, but that is besides the point. So today we are experimenting with some more of those extended workbench recipes. I mean, the last time that we did that, it was a pretty great success in my opinion, and I am hoping to achieve some with the same results this time, only with some new weapons and things like that. So without a further ado, we will be heading back to my little shed that I have built since my other Minecraft house got blown up again. I mean, what a surprise, right? It seems like that is just part of the new weekly slur or something. I mean, it is just very sad that this keeps happening to me, but like I always say, LIFEGOESON. Life goes on, people. That is a song by Noah and the Whale, honestly. Now of course let's go. I should pack it up and move it somewhere else, but I will not go and do that, because that looks like just a little bit too much of a hassle, which is not what I am looking for right now, because if I have got to work even more on this thing, I will probably end up losing my mind over it, which is not what I am looking for right now. So I am just going to go ahead and get this all over with, so that I can actually get some stuff done instead of trying to be a builder and a talker at the same time, because my words will not feed my mouth right now, or ever actually. But then again, why not, right? I mean, my words are actually filling my mouth, but that just sounds weird, so I am just going to cut that off right there and start talking about something else like nothing ever happened right here. My god, I can be so awkward at times for some reason. So next thing that is up on my little short list of things that you should be applying to your mining when you really want this to have a hard feel to it. Yeah, that sounded weirder than it should. but we have to grind, so no time for that. Now I am really digging this view up here, man. I just feel that it keeps you guys on your feet and at the edge of your seats every time that you are watching one of my videos. That is not too weird now, is it? Okay, it actually might be, but let's just forget about that, because that is not something that I want to do. And you know why? Because that is not something that makes me feel nostalgic at all, and I know that this sounds rather obvious, of course, but right now I am just falling in on all of that. I mean, I just want to keep this all on the down low a little right now, because I just want to feel that one thing that will actually make me feel the most nostalgic of all of these things, and that might actually be really hard to do right now. But I feel like that has been my main goal for this video, so if I do not succeed in that, well then what would that make me in the first place? I mean, there is nothing that I can do that will actually make it feel like something that is nostalgic, but I will find that nostalgic bomb feeling. I mean, that is why I am here. So I will do everything in my power to feel that again. I really need this view at my house. Now, to be really honest with you guys, it feels actually really good to be back at it with the crafting right now. I mean, this is like the most fun that I have ever had as a kid, and to just be back now and to be able to relive all of that is just amazing. I mean, I keep talking about nostalgia and all of that, but I just feel like this is amazing. And to be honest, sometimes I really just wish that I could be a kid forever and not care about anything in life than just fooling and playing around. Of course, becoming an adult and growing up has its perks, I guess, but I just really miss playing outside and having fun with my buddies when playing hide and go seek all summer long. I mean, for me that was just the real deal, and maybe I just feel like I kind of wasted all of that a little. Because when you are younger, all you want to do is just grow up and grow old. I mean, right now, I feel like I am growing old, but I will probably never grow up. I will always be that little kid running around on the streets, on the inside at least. On the outside, well, not so much, but that does not matter, because I am actually going to be thanking all of you for being with me in this moment, and I will crown this hideout to be the Dagger Hideout. It is really fitting in my opinion, but you may be wondering right now, like, well, sub, what in the world are you doing right now? Just doing something reckless like building a hideout like this, just out of pure boredom? Well, yes and no. I mean, kind of yes, but really no. I mean, there have been a lot of people trying to steal my stuff lately, and I really do not think that this is that chill at all. So I am going to find some places where I can put my daggers, without anyone knowing about it, so that they do not know where my daggers are. And when they do not know where my daggers are, well, that means that they cannot go and steal stuff out of the chests, who they do not know the location of. So I know that this is like the most wonderful idea ever, even though it might be just a little overdoing it. But I really do not care about that, because I just want people to stay out of my chests. And as you can see, I am willing to go to the ends of the earth to get this done right now. I mean, people need to stay out of my chests for a second or two, because I do not even have any stuff left for myself. But I am not going to be talking about that, because we have got to be talking about those darn noobs and what to do about that, because I am kind of running out of options right here. I mean, come on guys, what more can I actually do? I mean, there is not that much more that I can do. If they, and by they I mean the noobs, were to find out where the hidden location of my super secret invisible house is, well, then I would be out of options. I mean, I would have just ended up exhausting all of my options, and I would have got nowhere to go. So please, if you are a smart thinker in the comments, then please let me know some stuff that I could be doing right here in case all of this goes south as well, because I might not be able to handle all of that again. I mean, I have gotten kind of grown old to the feeling of letdown and stuff, but still it is not a nice feeling when you think that you have been doing a good job at something, but then once you start doing something it like backfires at once, and that will always feel bad no matter what there is to happen to it. So I am just going to be hoping that this hidden approach to my house actually works. Otherwise, like I just said, I am going to be a dead man. Okay, maybe not a dead man, because it is not like the noobs are that violent, but I am just going to be making sure that once I get this done that I am going to go right back to bed for like a week, because right now I actually am kind of a dead man when it comes to this. I mean, there is no such thing as getting too much sleep for me right now, because right now it just feels like I am not even doing anything anymore. All day long I am just roaming around my house and stuff without a thought, and I am just so tired that I have got got no idea what to go do. But then when I think that I might be able to go to bed, and the second that my head hits my pillowcase, there is another person at my door and I have got to get up again to be able to defend the fort. I mean, there is not worse feeling than this. And you might be like, well sub, you are overreacting. Well, I might be overreacting, but I just cannot stand this anymore. I have got too many things on my mind. I have to finish this building so I can make a wall for all of my daggers. I am going to build my own chamber of secrets in my house, so that way I can just hide there and no one will know that I am home. And I would be safe if someone was to blow up the house. Now you might be thinking, would they not just find the room? Well, no. Since one of the reasons why the chamber was called the Chamber of Secret was for this one reason right here. No one knew that it existed. Of course there were rumors about it and urban legends, but no one was able to find it. Even after years of extensive search with magic and all sorts of tricks. No, of course they were not able to find it until Harry Potter showed up in his second year. Now that meant the Salazar Slytherin, the founder of the Slytherin house, had protected that chamber with a lot of spells. And he just hid it really well in some sewer system. It is really gross to see it in the movies. But alright, I am going to do what my boy Salazar did, and I am going to make the Wall of Secrets, because if I would call it the Chamber of Secrets, then my boy Salazar would slap me with a freaking copyright claim and I would be out of secret room building business within days. Which is not something that I am looking for right now. But that is basically my plan of attack. Only this time around I will fill this wall with daggers, and that is really cool. So now I will just have to finish up my house right here and make sure that I am able to build everything just right. And I am just begging up and down to the skies, and hope for some time for me to buy before the next wave of noobs come along when I am not even done, and they would be onto me before I even got to use my secret room. So I will have to make sure that all of the building goes well and according to plan/schedule, because like I said, if we take too long on this project, well then we might be running out of time to perform all of it, and we would already have some of those freaking noobs on our roof and we would not even know it. Now I hope that we can do all of that in time, because I would like to just sleep here tonight and feel a little safe, because after what has happened to all of my previous homes, I am kind of pessimistic about all of the end of hours that we are having right here. But that is alright. It keeps the blood flowing. But I am building a bunker right now. So that was basically what I was trying to do before some guys barged into my new underground hiding place. So I guess that I will just have to make a new hiding place in the hopes that no one will find me here. And come on, I asked the guy nicely if he could just leave me alone. But of course that probably will not matter to him, but I hope that he will respect my privacy. And not only my privacy, you know, because I really do not mind fans coming up to me when I am just chilling out. I mean, I always make sure that I can make some time for my fans. I mean, without you guys I would not even be here. But this guy does not look like a fan, and it is not about my privacy. I mean, I throw out my whole life on YouTube, so basically everything that I do, well, you guys get to see that every day. But this is about my sanity. I mean, I thought I was going crazy when I first saw that my house was just gone. Like that, out of the blue it was just gone. But that is basically why I came here, so that I can find some peace and so that I can grieve right here in silence. But we have some daggers to test, of course, and as you can see, they are working just fine. Okay, so it looks like we actually do have some time left, but we need to test as fast as possible to make sure that no one of this group actually falls down, because that would mean that we all have to go down, and we are not ready for that. But I mean, we would all have to go down. That is just the way that it goes. I am not leaving anyone behind today. Not now, not ever, and especially not to some darn mobs, because they have become a little bit of my nemesis right now. The fact that one almost blew me up while I was in Minecraft, that really grinds my gears. I mean, like I said, I was just there because I wanted to get some peace and some serenity, but that all got blown away because I got chased by those darn green rectangular monsters who have a temper that is shorter than my arm hair. But the daggers are great, so I think that I will just be using them from this point on, because they are just amazing. They do a lot of damage to these fictional mobs, and that is good for a game like Minecraft. Otherwise there would be no point in playing anything like this. So I will just use these from now on, and I will be happy with that. I mean, they are way better than the swords for that matter, so that also helps. Alright people, I think